The weekly wrap is the week in news and what's coming up. I'm Claire Kimball.
And I'm Jodie Speers.
Australia and Israel getting along or not getting along, as the case might be this week. That's been in the headlines a lot. The relationship reached its lowest point in a very long time, maybe ever.
Yeah, our two countries have been close friends and allies since Israel's inception back in 1949. But Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu has made it clear that he is furious about Australia's decision to recognise Palestinian statehood. That decision was announced earlier this month, and he launched an extraordinary personal attack on Anthony Albanese this week.
Yeah, really extraordinary. You don't see world leaders that are coming at each other quite the way that Netanyahu did with Albanese. And it's not just about that decision on Palestinian statehood either. There's a few things that have sort of stacked up. The Australian government decided to ban the far-right Israeli politician Simcha Rothman from coming to Australia. His political party is part of Netanyahu's governing coalition. He had been planning to come here on a speaking tour, but this week Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke confirmed that they're worried that his presence here could be divisive.
Yeah, that prompted Israel to revoke the visas of Australian diplomats who were working in the occupied West Bank. That makes our government's contact with the Palestinian Authority a bit more difficult. Netanyahu then took to social media to lash out at Albanese. I thought it was quite Trump-esque. And he said history will remember him for what he was, a weak politician who betrayed Israel and abandoned Australia's Jews.
It made headlines globally, including in the US and the UK. Some interpreted Netanyahu's words as a warning to other countries, using Australia as an example when it comes to those who are considering Palestinian statehood. Anthony Albanese didn't get into a tit-for-tat with Netanyahu, though, but his colleague Tony Burke certainly was the one who did respond.
Did not mince his words, did he? He said strength is not measured by how many people you can blow up or how many children you can leave hungry, making his opinions pretty clear. Then on Thursday night, Netanyahu doubled down on his comments in an interview with Sky News. He said that Albanese's record will be forever tarnished by the weakness that he showed in the face of these Hamas terrorist monsters. According to Netanyahu, Israel is fighting two wars here, the military war and then the propaganda war, which is pretty clear to anyone observing this.
Yeah, it is a big talking point in the news, isn't it? Exactly how all of these big international relationships and what is being said and the information and how it flows. It's absolutely one of those things that's very much in focus at the moment. Speaking of the military war, though, Israel has begun those first stages of its planned takeover of Gaza City. That will see 60,000 reservists called up as part of that. 20,000 reservists have had their time extended when it comes to serving in the military and on the front lines. Jodie, you pointed out a report from the Hebrew University that has found that IDF troops are losing motivation.
Yeah, that's what this survey found. It's the longest continuous war that Israel has fought, so experts say that it's not a surprise that fatigue would be a factor here. As for the prospects of settling this, Arab mediators have been working behind the scenes on brokering a ceasefire. They put forward one proposal which would involve releasing some of the remaining Israeli hostages, and Israel is meant to be considering that, although it has been insisting on a deal that would see all the hostages freed at once. Given the move into Gaza City this week, though, you don't get the sense that a ceasefire is imminent.